Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Meta ads used to feel like a game you could genuinely master, right? You'd meticulously dial in your audience, refine those creatives, obsess over your CPMs, and if you nailed it, you won. Well, scratch that. That era, it's fading fast. The game has fundamentally changed. Meta's Advantage Plus has basically rewritten the rulebook, replacing human control with machine learning. It's a massive shift, and that is exactly why we're digging into this today. We're going to map out the new rules of this ecosystem together and make sure you have the exact tools you need to survive and honestly thrive in this AI takeover.
Okay, let's dive right into this. 250. That is the staggering number of updates, tests, and features that Meta published in 2025 alone. Just let that sink in for a second. If you do the math, we're talking about one major change rolling out literally every 4.4 days. If you blinked, you missed something crucial. The platform is evolving at breakneck speed, and staying on top of it isn't just a nice little advantage anymore, it is an absolute necessity.
So here's our agenda for today's explainer. First, we'll look at the end of manual ads. Second, we're going inside the Andromeda engine. Third, a reality check on Advantage Plus. Fourth, Meta AI versus ChatGPT. And finally, how to actually win in this AI era.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the end of manual ads and the shift to autopilot.
Look, I know the technical chaos out there can feel super overwhelming right now, but we're going to build a practitioner survival guide together. And step one is accepting that the days of obsessively manually dialing in your audiences down to the exact zip code and interest, yeah, those are over. This quote from our source material absolutely hits the nail on the head. Meta Advantage Plus is autopilot for your ad campaigns built with machine learning. Instead of you spending hours tweaking targeting, budgets, and placements, Advantage Plus does all of that heavy lifting for you. It figures out who's most likely to buy, hits them with the right creative at the perfect moment, and optimizes on the fly. Because of this, Meta gave the Ads Manager a total makeover, making these Advantage Plus tools the absolute default for new campaigns. Manual setups haven't vanished completely, but Meta is making them incredibly inconvenient to find. Oh, and it's not just an e-commerce thing anymore. They've expanded Advantage Plus globally for lead generation and are even testing features to instantly engage leads right on Messenger.
So why is Meta pushing this so aggressively? Well, on average, these AI-powered campaigns are delivering a massive 22% higher return on ad spend, along with a noticeably lower cost per result. That's a huge jump in performance, right? It's a seriously compelling reason to just hand the keys over to the machine. But as always, giving up control comes with a catch, or let's be real, several catches.
Which brings us to Section 2, inside the Andromeda engine, the power behind the ads. To really wrap our heads around this, we need to look at what's actually doing all this heavy lifting. Enter the Andromeda engine. Launched back in December 2024, what's fascinating here is that Andromeda isn't just some mysterious black box algorithm. It's a massive, robust machine learning infrastructure. It finally allows Meta to handle the insane variety of creatives advertisers pump out today. From just one single ad asset, Andromeda autonomously generates hundreds of variations. We're talking different text, different crops, totally different placements, all done entirely without human intervention. It's the true backbone of the whole Advantage Plus system. And this brilliantly illustrates the real-world power of that engine, backed by hard numbers straight from Meta's engineering blog. Thanks to this new infrastructure, advertisers saw an 8% bump in ad quality and a 6% boost in ad recall. Plus, Meta rolled out this new campaign score from 0 to 100 in the Ads Manager, basically grading how well you follow their best practices. Advertisers who played ball and followed the AI suggestions, they saw a 5% drop in cost per result. Now, 5% might sound a bit small, but if you're in paid media, you know for sure that every single percentage point is absolutely crucial to your bottom line. Moving right along to Section 3, the Advantage Plus reality check. We're talking pros, cons, and a whole lot of chaos. Because, let's be honest, while this tech sounds completely flawless on paper, the everyday reality for us digital marketers on the ground is way more glitchy. Honestly, it's pretty chaotic. Let's contrast what's working with what's breaking. On the plus side, Advantage Plus is legitimately incredible at reaching hidden audiences you'd literally never find manually. In creative testing, lightning fast now. One image instantly morphs into dozens of variations across Facebook, Insta, and Reels. But what's breaking? Well, the surreal generative AI failures, for starters. Advertisers are seeing some wild stuff, like grandmotherly figures promoting totally unrelated tech products, or AI models with unnaturally contorted limbs. Because who doesn't want a seven-fingered hand holding their product, right? And even worse, there are rogue setting changes. People are reporting that automatic creative adjustments are just re-enabling themselves after being turned off, spitting out unexpected AI ads. Ironically, some marketers are spending more time fixing AI mistakes than they ever saved using the automation. Oh, and a quick side note so you don't get confused. Meta recently unified everything under this Advantage Plus umbrella, quietly ditching the old segmented distinctions.
But here's the biggest pain point of the whole shebang, the 1 a.m. budget burn. Imagine this nightmare scenario. You go to sleep only to wake up and discover the AI burned through 150% or more of your daily budget in the very first hour of the day, usually at some odd hour like 1 or 2 a.m. in your target region. And it did this with 0 conversions. 0. By the time your actual audience is awake and scrolling their feeds, your budget is completely toast. This is the ugly side of the cost comparison that nobody really talks about in those glossy webinars. Automation can absolutely be cheaper, right up until it isn't, and you're left staring at completely wasted spend.
All right, let's hit section 4, Meta AI versus ChatGPT. Different tools, different rules. There's a really massive strategic distinction we need to make here. Since AI is driving all this, it's absolutely crucial to compare Meta's ecosystem with the AI tools you're probably already super familiar with, because they play by totally different rules. Now, ChatGPT, it's fantastic. We all know it excels at content ideation, brainstorming, and writing copy, but it has no direct integration with ad delivery. Meta AI, on the other hand, is purpose-built for one specific thing: ad delivery and audience optimization inside its own walled garden. It has unmatched access to the first-party behavioral data of over 3 billion users. So Meta AI's ultimate strategic advantage isn't about general intelligence or writing a clever poem. Its superpower is its massive, unparalleled depth of data. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Winning in the AI Era, the Practitioner's Approach. So the crucial point is this: if you want to survive out there, you have to shift your mindset. Your job isn't to control the campaign anymore. Your new job is feeding the system. Here is your rapid-fire action plan to do exactly that. Number 1, feed it better inputs, not just more inputs. Invest in really diverse, high-quality creatives. Number 2, test 10 to 15 genuine creative variations. Stop with the tiny, unnoticeable tweaks. Give the algorithm real variety to chew on. Number 3, audit your settings weekly. Seriously, go in and manually disable those rogue AI creative adjustments if you don't need them, especially for brand-sensitive campaigns. And number 4, track incrementality, not just straight-up conversions. Incremental attribution measures your actual success by comparing a group that saw your ads against a group that didn't. It shows you the true impact of your ad dollars. Now, if you're sitting there feeling a bit anxious about giving up all your control, take a breath. There is a lifeline, and it's called value rules. Value rules essentially let you tell Meta to bid more for specific proven segments, like, say, women aged 25 to 44 in a certain region, without having to completely turn off the Advantage Plus system. It's basically Meta's way of giving you a little bit of targeted control back. But major warning here: only use this if your data actually proves those segments convert better in the long run. You need hard evidence, guys. Guessing in this AI ecosystem, yeah, that gets incredibly expensive real fast. Let's wrap up this explainer with a really powerful thought straight from our source material. The algorithm is smarter than it's ever been, but it still needs a smart human pointing it in the right direction. Brands that just toss the keys to the AI and go to sleep, they're going to lose. But brands that stubbornly refuse to let go of the old manual playbook, they're going to lose too. The winning lane is pretty narrow now, and it requires deep, hands-on expertise. So I'll leave you with this to chew on today. Are you successfully guiding the machine with the right inputs, or are you just letting it blindly burn your budget?